damage, but where is the follow-up? The EMP eventually comes through to Washington Justice now. Looking to just about get these kills from 83% and counting. The team fight looks like it's slowly edging towards them.
Might maybe happy with a pulse at some point, but the Justice are going aggressive again.
Yeah, that self-destruct is almost impeccable. It completely pushes Jake back. He can't lead it. Dreamer hacked up, so not going to be able to use these mines. Just needs to try and stay alive. You can see the peel is there from Piggy, but a big pile driver to set up that. The tanks are going down. The Samurai on top of it, the Washington Justice. They've got every tool at their disposal, everything necessary to try and at least flip this one over. See what the Outlaws have got in their tank to try and find this fight.
Last time, Happy came up with the goods, managed to get a kill. Jake so close to rally, as is Crimzo to his Transcendence, taken down at 96%, and Jake burned down as well. Bebe's call just out-tempos them both, and that Bio-Orb seals up the back line.
So difficult to try and find, and now only a couple of players left for them. The mines kill onto Bebe, but the overtime, it trickles down. Looking potentially turnable there for the Outlaws, but my words, Streamer going down, it's a huge opening for them, and Decay, I mean, he's unleashed right now. Look at him just trying to push away Happy, who's on the point, just trying to get any sort of kills he can, but eventually brought down there. Ideal for the Houston Outlaws. They have to try and give this one up. Back onto Dreamer. So low, he's right in the bubble as well. The heals are going to be hard to come by. Tracked down by Decay, the bomb as well as that. Fury just comboing it all up, pushing them into these awkward angles. The Outlaws, no choice but to collapse, unfortunately for them.
The Assassin has been good. Got an EMP last time onto Crimzo, managed to finish him off immediately, same thing again.
Yeah, that's perfect. It's exactly the target you need. Round the corner, Soundbarrier as well from closer, and Decay with a pulse bomb. All the ultimates committed, a lot of individuality. What a stick from Happy! The fade away onto his opposition. You are joking. It forces Mag to now use his Primal Rage because he's uncertain as the direction of this team fight. But it is enough to eventually secure it and get this point under their control the first time in this round. Assassin beaming down Dante, overstepped himself for but a moment. A critical pickoff, a vital one. You can definitely play off that now. You can see the aggression of which they're trying to take this fight. The Houston Outlaws realize they need something big. But with Dreamer out of the fight there, off to the side, gets taken down there from the excess damage that Assassin is able to put out. It's really just looking like a done and dusted deal here. Washington Justice.
That is going to be the cap, though. I mean, that looked dangerous for a moment, like there was the potential of some kind of retake, but when they didn't have healers particularly there, this is going to be a Justice's opportunity to actually start barreling down.
They engage right here, right now. The mines, the power drive all down. That's a Death Blossom. Pushes them all away with Happy taken out. This could be the time that the Washington Justice were waiting for. Big self-destruct. Cuts across the point there from Piggy, hacked up. Or sorry, I should say that was the duplicate of Dante. Building up that bomb. Very low though. Closer now has to invest the Samurai to keep everybody alive. Mag being pressured so heavily. Picks up the health pack, so he is going to be healthy once more, leaping right into them. Nice whip shot to push them away. The kills are finally going the way of the Justice. This is the timing they were waiting for.
Here's the Coalescence to try and close this thing out as well. Jake with the rally, trying to stand toe-to-toe, attempting to stand tall, and they're buying time here for Happy to come back with an EMP. Can he get in time? No, he can't! Hacked out of EMP!
Hacked out of it! It was an EMP of Assassin, and it was a huge one! Cleared them all away, and they're going to be able to close it out. Drop down there, Crimson needs to be careful! Oh my goodness! Fire strike right through it.
Knife. That's so good by Mag. And the pin as well, finding the timing, almost got Dante. There's a reason why this guy is #1 when it comes to final blows, #1 in damage, #1 in limbs, #1 in ult kills.
Channeling up the Deadeye though, Decay going to be pushing them all away. Piggy eating it up, still the fight continues. Yeah, but now the EMP into the back. Assassin just wiping them all out the backline of the Houston Outlaws. They can't withstand it. Going to be getting a connection that he was looking for here still. Forcing out these ultimates in the end, and they do get a tick on the board for the Houston Outlaws, but running out of answers. Another snipe from Mag. Bubble off onto the corner. He's really being pushed right into the back of the map. That's a shatter, and that's going to connect. Dreamer and Crimzo drop down to the floor here. So that's going to be good for the pin right in there. Mag, the immortality field just to keep him alive. Tries to go for the snipe once more. Outlaws forced to disengage.
Yeah, they've been rocked back. It's a nice bio-nade, but it's way too late. There's going to be no follow-up available, and Crimzo pays his life for it.
20 seconds.
The Washington Justice are holding this one.
Overtime now ticking. That's a self-destruct. Good placement of it, which pushes them indoors. That's a pulse bomb. It does force out the immortality field, but what can you do to prevent that? The Death Blossom ripping across the point, it eventually fades away, but Assassin still doing the damage, and Decay as well. Washington can always rely on the DPS players of this squad to get the damage done, and that is going to be the map. Washington Justice securing it and evening up this series. We certainly have a game between both of these teams here.
Yeah, the timing on that was pretty far wrong for the Outlaws, and you can see as they commit to this team fight, there was still a chance that they would have been able to win that one out. That's a pretty good old-fashioned Charlie Niner, I'm not gonna lie. 5.5 minutes on the clock as well.
Bebe uses that fade just to get into position. Decay with a pulse bomb, of course, that's going to be a connection, and he gets the beat down on Happy as well. A cheeky little two-piece for him, always consistent with these picks. Now the Justice look to try and again push forwards. There's the EMP from Assassin, only connects onto Crimzo and Happy. Is there going to be any kill? Crimzo being peeled for quite effectively.
Whoa!
Now getting dangerously coming through. Mag going to be jumping right through the window. The Primal Rage from the back line. No one's really going to be anticipating that anytime soon, and that should be the capture now for the Justice.
What a play from Mag. I love that. Assassin has also done so well at tagging Dreamer. There's another manual hack onto Dante as well. Assassin Sombra has been beast mode.
The Coalescence of Baby unleashed, looking for the target, looking for the kill. Not going to be finding too much, but just at the tail end of it, there's Happy falling.
And the Justice are getting so many picks here. They're doing a great job of being able to hold forwards. This kind of spawn camp is only supposed to buy time. You're not really supposed to win here. Happy hacked.
Well, hack onto Happy, yeah, that's an insta-kill. Dreamer tries to disrupt it by power driving into the back, but the damage is done. The Justice waste no time and just diving right into them, and they take them out. The Outlaws just crumbled under that immense amount of pressure that Justice are able to put out with this composition. It's a danger, you've got to try and at least push him away ever so slightly. It's a good power drive that comes through. A lot of damage done, that's a stick. Jake ends up going down and they miss.
And the Charlie Niner.
Oh my goodness.
In an owl match, Brent! In an owl match!
It would be karma right now for the Justice to just type C9, question mark. But I think they're above it all. They're above it all. He's hacked. Dante. We can't go anywhere.
Assassin!
Excellent from Assassin again. I mean, this guy, he was joked about
everywhere
in the grander community, but he is finding these neutral hacks. Impeccable timing.
If they manage to win Dorado, if they manage to win this series and come back from this, Assassin has, he's done it anyway. Even if they lose, he's redeemed himself from this. Here we go, Mag though, hacked up by Dante. Another defensive EMP coming out from the Outlaws. Decay finding value. This DPS line from the Justice is coming up with the goods.
Yeah, they're firing on all cylinders. This is fantastic. Crimzo falling 92% to that Transcendence.
But he is just getting beamed down, and Decay's right on top of him again.
They're like, okay, we'll wait out the Transcendence, and now we go in with the Coalescence. It is the old rotation. The cycling from the Justice is excellent. So many low targets here from the Houston Outlaws, unable to really contest this one much further, and that's 4.5 minutes into checkpoint B. The Justice not letting up. It's forced out. Here's the EMP. He has it available. Lets it loose. It's perfect. Crimzo taken out. Piggy as well, unable to get back into the mech. Those two picks synergized. Decay playing with his DPS partner. Now with 2 minutes 40, only a couple of players remain. Decay is just finding picks and value all over the map. The Outlaws, they unleash the EMP, but it's a last-ditch effort. That's 3.5 minutes from the Justice.
No word in the chat. Oh, Mag with a little giggle, I think, there, actually. All right.
Force out the recon out of Coalescence. That's Dante. Remove the Transcendence healing. Not enough to save him in a time. Really a nice eat there from Fury as well, and now they are really in a tight situation. The Houston Outlaws for that Transcendence. Well, Crimzo had to drop down to the low ground to try and get the value out of it. Justice are going to be winning out this team fight.
Once again, though, setup. First kill comes from Assassin getting a manual hack.
Right into the corner, and Closer gets off the sound barrier. It's perfect. Right onto every single target he wanted, and the Outlaws, well, this is it. Losing out this team fight, that's going to be capped up, and look at that, 0.3 meters is what stands between them and completing the map, and I don't think anyone is around to try and stop that.
Well, wait there, Dreamer is, but he's hacked and killed immediately. Got the mines on the objective, Dante goes down, and we are heading to a map 5 between the Washington Justice and the Houston Outlaws.
He's just evaporated, taken out of the map. EMP from Assassin only catches onto Jake, who was on the high ground there, but it has the rally armor to stay alive. Dreamer be taken out there from that self-destruct. Yeah, the sound barrier from the Justice was give them a bit of health now to work with as well, with Mag with the Primal Rage really just pushing them right into a tight corner, either that or off the map, and Jake is taken away. Right to the back, but that's Crimzo taken out! Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
With no fade, it doesn't even matter. The Washington Justice are hunting down the targets. It's meticulous, one after the other. Remember back into that first control map, it was the Outlaws who were playing the point so heavily, they flipped it out multiple times in that map number 1. This time the Justice are more aware of it.
Oh, they are way too fast for that, though.
That is so deep, but they caught the tanks there. The EMP, the booster's almost pushing them off the map. It's going to be the kills going their way. Still, the Houston Outlaws, they want to capitalize. They immediately dive onto the backline when that initial dive comes through from the Justice. He's so low from this one, and the Justice, they're so healthy. The Coalescence is online. It's just beaming everybody down. They're getting soaked all over the objective, pushed away from it. With the overtime going now, the Justice, they want to bring this to a third and final round. They're seconds away from it being a reality.
And there it goes again, as the EMP comes out for Assassin. It's another little victory hurrah, as Mag is once again hacked.
It's a hack coming out as well though onto Piggy. Fantastic work, they just take him out straight away. The tracking from Decay has been immaculate, but Crimson with the volley right from behind Jake removes him, but not before the damage is done. Big targets to try and capture, to try and lock down here. Do they have the damage? It doesn't quite look like it. As the backline is gone, Assassin is just absolutely ripping through them.
Absolutely brutalizing the whole of the Outlaws here. And he's been kept immortal this entire time as well.
He needs a pick. Right into the backline. Crimzo is taken out. The backline's removed and a pause.
What is this?
At such a critical time.
So I'm going to let you take over.
The unpause happens. Here it is. Mag pops the Primal Rage straight back to the point. The Outlaws, they've got to just come up with something. Anything, they've got to touch the point. The overtime is burning. This is the entire season on the line for them. They're going to be edging on and off here to pause bomb. It's going to be a bit of a whiff. Still now the overtime going. Is there anyone from the Outlaws who can keep this going? So much pressure. They're all being taken down low. Dodging in and out, weaving between the point, but with Dreamer falling. It's the last play that could really realistically touch. Decay's in the back, the post bomb connects again. Crimzo, and if that doesn't seal the deal, I don't know what will. The Coalescence ends, and so does the map. The Justice are going to Hawaii. They win it out in map 5 all the way, and you can see how much it means to them. The entire squad this season overall, it hasn't been what they hoped. But at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is how well you do in the overall playoffs, and they're going there.
Mag went back to his PC to type goodbye in the chat. And to see that catharsis, all the release of the excitement, the euphoria on the Justice side, it's overwhelming. What a series.
But a Washington Justice, I mean, they're all out of their seats, of course. They're celebrating. They're moving forwards. It's not going to be them going home today. It's going to be them going to Hawaii, going to the playoffs, participating in it. What a scary team as well.
Are you